So you want to be successful in business. You want to manage people. You want to manage a business well. It all starts with managing yourself. In this video, I'll talk a bit about that concept. It's really, really key and really important. A lot of people want to skip past this step. They want to ignore it and just act like everything can fall into place. But the ability you have to manage yourself is the limiting factor in your business 9 times out of 10. So when I say managing yourself, what do I even mean? There are a few different levels this applies on. One of the first is time management. This is especially a difficult prospect for brand new entrepreneurs. Whenever you worked for a job for someone else, you just show up on time, you do the work, you go home. You don't have to have a super organized and coordinated schedule. Whenever you take that same idea, though, and now you have an infinite number of things to do on your to do list, and it's hard to even prioritize which one you should do, and not enough time, we have to balance billable and unbillable hours to get all of the work done. The structure of your time is essential. You get to this critical mass early on where you can kind of keep things in your head, and then you do more and more and more, and eventually you're going to start dropping things, forgetting follow up with people, and just saying you're too busy. You're actually probably just not organized enough. Personally, I was not a super organized person. I remember in middle school having real struggles trying to know what homework I was supposed to do when a test was coming up. I am not naturally an organized person, but what I found in entrepreneurship was that I had to manage myself. The reason is that you have these emergencies that pop up all the time as an entrepreneur. They are unexpected emergencies. So you have to therefore do everything you can to prevent the preventable emergencies. That starts with time management, knowing what's happening in your week, knowing whenever a project is due so you can backdate the different tasks to have it done on time, knowing that you need to spend time on these other tasks over time or they will just get absorbed and not get completed because they're not the billable hours in front of a customer. So time management is key. I have other videos that walk through that. Emotional management is a secondary key. So it's a roller coaster to be an entrepreneur. Sometimes you're riding high, things are going great, you have all this energy. Sometimes you're just kind of getting kicked in the teeth and you're really down. Your ability to manage those emotions, to let them go, is really key to your success. Another important part of managing yourself is being aware of your emotions, how you're feeling, and just a general self awareness. Um, because there's no one from the outside telling you exactly what to do, you are the one collecting data from your experience. And there's a giant temptation just to keep our heads down and do the work that's right in front of us and to not look up, take stock of what's around us, and determine what the best path is forward. Whenever we do that, we have our head down. We're not observant of the different things going on. We're not self aware. And without that self awareness, no one else can be aware for us. No one else can step in and say, you know what, your team culture isn't as good as it could be. Do you know what? You're not clear on your finances. It's further complicated because to the outside world, we feel this great pressure to really act like we have everything together, this fake it before you make it type of an approach. And that has some use in some areas, but it is not good for growth. It can be good for showing some confidence, some credibility that you know what you're doing so that customers hire you, but it is not helpful if you're trying to grow and adapt. So, in managing ourselves, we have to focus on managing our time, managing our emotions, and being generally self aware. Those are the things that get our business to the next level. Without these, or if any of these pieces are missing, this will be the obstacle you're going to run into time and time again until you deal with it. Let me know any questions you have. Have a great day. Keep up the good work.